Washington, 3 United States Army Special Forces were killed and 2 were wounded on Wednesday in an ambush in Niger while on a training mission with troops from that nation in northwestern Africa, American military officials said. We can confirm reports that a joint U.S. and Nigerian patrol came under hostile fire in southwest Niger, LTCMDR. Anthony Falvo, a spokesman for the United States Africa Command in Stuttgart, Germany, said in an email. The United States military official said that 3 Army Green Berets were killed in the attack, which took place 120 miles north of Niamey, the capital of Niger, near the border with Mali, where militants with Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, an affiliate of Al-Qaeda, have conducted cross-border raids. 2 other Green Berets were wounded, another military official said. Niger's troops were also believed to have suffered casualties, but details were not immediately known. The deaths mark the first American casualties under hostile fire in a mission in which United States Special Forces have provided training and security assistance to the Nigerian Armed Forces, including support for intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance. A Special Forces soldier died in a vehicle accident in Niger in February. The military official, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss continuing military operations, said American forces were rushing to the scene of the ambush presumably to evacuate American and Nigerian casualties, and possibly to hunt down the attackers. President Trump was briefed on the deaths of the Green Berets, said the White House press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Many details of the late afternoon ambush were sketchy as military officials scrambled to piece together what happened. The attack took place in a remote part of the country where soldiers from the 3rd Special Forces Group were assisting their Nigerian counterparts with counterterrorism training when they came under attack. As of late Wednesday, there had been no claims of responsibility. In his first 8 months in office, Mr. Trump's top military officials have shown few signs that they want to back away from President Barack Obama's strategy to train, equip and otherwise support indigenous armies and security forces to fight their own wars instead of deploying large American forces to far-flung hotspots, including the Sahel, a vast area on the southern flank of the Sahara that stretches from Senegal to Sudan. And that is what is happening in Niger, a desperately poor, landlocked country twice the size of California that is struggling, even with assistance from the United States and France, to stem a flow of insurgents across Niger's lightly guarded borders with Mali, Nigeria and Libya. But unlike recent commando raids in Somalia or Reaper drone strikes in Libya, the deadly ambush on Wednesday in a remote desert area came during what American military officials said was a routine training mission, not a combat operation, and yet the casualties suffered by both American and Nigerian forces underscore the inherent risks of operating in a potentially hostile environment. These militants have proven remarkably resilient, exploiting local and/or ethnic grievances to embed themselves into communities as well as political borders and differences to escape capture, said J. Peter Pham, a vice president at the Atlantic Council's Africa Center in Washington. It was no accident that this attack took place near Niger's border with Mali, an area that has seen numerous incidents in recent years. In May, a member of the Navy SEALs was killed and 2 other American service members were wounded in a raid in Somalia, the first American combat fatality there since the 1993 Black Hawk Down battle. The government of President Mahamadou Issoufou of Niger has proved to be a stalwart partner in the United States counterterrorism campaign in the Sahel. About a dozen Army Special Forces conduct, train and advise missions at any given time in the country, and just under 100 American military personnel help operate drone operations from the country. Since 2013, unarmed American drones have soared skyward from a secluded military airfield in Niamey, starting surveillance missions of 10 hours or more to track fighters affiliated with Al-Qaeda and other militants in Mali. Over the years, MQ-9 Reapers that have been based there stream live video and data from other sensors to American analysts working with French commanders, who say the aerial intelligence has been critical to their success in driving jihadists from a vast desert refuge in northern Mali. The United States is building a $50 million drone base in Agadez, Niger. When completed next year, it will allow Reaper surveillance drones to fly from hundreds of miles closer to southern Libya, to monitor Islamic State insurgents flowing south and other extremists flowing north from the Sahel region. Thomas Gibbons contributed reporting. A version of this article appears in print on October 5, 2017, on page A8 of the New York edition with the headline, 3 U.S. troops killed in Niger when patrol is ambushed.